Contivio and NetSuite have combined to deliver the ultimate contact center in the cloud for enterprises with 5 to 5,000 employees. Acting as a conduit between your customers and agents across all channels, Contivio transforms your NetSuite environment into a fully fledged contact center solution at an SME price point. In this session, we'll be demoing a handful of blended omni-channel scenarios to drive staff efficiency upwards of 35%. As a bit of history, we have offices located in the US, Australia, and the Middle East, and are built to scale globally with active NetSuite customers in over 50 plus countries across multiple verticals. We have also successfully maintained our Built for NetSuite status since 2012 and currently rank as the top-rated call center solution on SuiteApp.com and continue to invest in evolving the breadth of our NetSuite capabilities. At Contivio, we have revolutionized the concept of contact center deployment. Every NetSuite CRM on the planet can be extended into a fully featured contact center solution powered by functionality such as ACD, IVR, call recording, and real-time reporting. And in terms of clear differentiation, our patented integration layers initiate screen pops for voice, live chat, SMS, and email, coupled with options to dial directly from NetSuite using click-to-dial or our native NetSuite auto dialer. With ease of use and flexibility at the forefront of our R&D mission, our Contivio technology was built from scratch and operates on a single backbone down to the stacks and switches. And to address the growing trend of hybrid flex staff, Contivio can be delivered by our toolbar browser, mobile app, traditional desk phone, or a combination thereof. But keep in mind, we're not only a contact center, we're also your full telephony solution. ISO certified and served globally via Amazon Web Services, we provide clients with VoIP and web RTC support in over 150 countries and can operate as your complete communication backbone, thus allowing you to retire your existing cloud or on-prem PBX, keeping your entire company managed under a single Contivio umbrella. From a deployment standpoint, all of our Contivio projects are managed in-house with the same mission applied to ongoing customer support and account management. We also provide our clients with an easy-to-use admin portal where they can make changes on the fly to ensure agents are operating as efficiently as possible when engaging with customers. This also extends to making modifications in real time to things like call routing, a self-service IVR, managing outbound campaigns, and configuring your chatbot. The genesis behind this simplicity is not only our functional depth across your NetSuite, but our technology, which enables us to be aligned with your existing business processes, and not the other way around. And with that, let's jump right in and look at NetSuite and Contivio from an agent's perspective. Having already logged into my NetSuite account, you'll notice I'm presented with my Contivio toolbar. I also have the option of running this as a floating soft phone. Rest assured, both options are elegant, simple to use, and incredibly powerful. In this demo, I will showcase key scenarios of how both options can be leveraged. Inside the toolbar, I can manage my break status. For example, if I wanted to go on a 15-minute coffee break, I'd simply select the option here, which will remove me from my active queues and channels. Naturally, all user stats are tracked down to the millisecond, including my existing coffee break. So regardless of whether you have staff on-site or remote, transparency across the entirety of Contivio remains in play at all times. From a telco standpoint, the core call controls that reps will use 90% of the time are centralized for simplified warm and cold transfers, putting calls on hold, and adding additional colleagues to calls. I also have presence across my contact center queues, and I can see all of my other colleagues on the Contivio telephony backbone. For example, you can see that Robbie is logged in and available, and I can do a one-click call or transfer from the directory. Our powerful UI also caters to core supervisor functions such as whisper, monitor, barge in, and call recording to keep tabs across my various call centers. And in the event I want to monitor new hires during their orientation period, I can do so on my device of choice, which includes my mobile app. From an efficiency standpoint, because the toolbar is fully integrated into NetSuite, all interactions managed within Contivio will automatically log into NetSuite with key metadata such as call disposition by queue, inbound calls per month, and abandoned calls, which you can see on my various NetSuite dashboards. In this first example, the customer is calling in to discuss the quote I sent yesterday. As soon as the call hits our IVR, using practical AI and our intelligent routing wizard, we have already looked at NetSuite data to determine if she should be routed to a specific sales rep, a dedicated VIP queue, or automatically rerouted to the AR queue because of an overdue balance. Fortunately for this prospect, with their account all clear, the call routes straight to my agent, which is assigned in NetSuite, and the customer dashboard page immediately pops, mitigating the need to ask repetitive questions such as, may I ask who I'm speaking with, what is this call in regards to, and what is your account number? I can now also view all my previous Contivio interactions with this customer across voice, chat, and SMS, and if I wanted to quickly listen to a previous call, I can simply click on the hyperlink here, given Contivio auto logs all activities in NetSuite across all channels. As the call now wraps, I send a revised quote out of NetSuite with 5 additional units added, and with this deal at the finish line, I need to consistently touch base with this prospect. This is where our high-velocity contacts integration is a game changer. I now access the sidebar and select the disposition Contact for Decision, which immediately opens my scheduled call screen that will automatically schedule a call in NetSuite 24 hours later. For continuity purposes, this task has also synced to my Contivio soft phone, which will trigger a screen pop tomorrow and ensure the call is made on time to close this deal. The benefit here being a sales rep never has to leave NetSuite to do their job, as the smarts behind scheduling callbacks, dialer campaigns, and so forth are all controlled via Contivio. Similarly, numbers can be SMS enabled to shield your reps with more powerful tools to engage with leads and customers. A great example of this use case being if my scheduled call 24 hours later goes unanswered. Given the importance of this call with the customer sitting on a pending quote, I can access my recent activities, find her name, and send a one-click SMS from my direct line. And in the event they respond, it will route through Contivio and straight to my agent with a screen pop. And as you can see, the same thread appears and I can continue the conversation from there, and in parallel manage multiple interactions simultaneously to truly optimize my daily output. Take for example the need to cover the support live chat queue during peak hours, whereby I can simply opt in from my work assignment tab. After opting into the chat queue, a customer chat is queued up and I get an immediate screen pop in NetSuite. Within the chat thread itself, I have options to leverage canned answers and even bridge additional colleagues in, similar to a voice consultative transfer. Integration-wise, chat leverages the same dynamic routing logic as voice and SMS, so customers will route to the right agent or team based on NetSuite fields. In this chat, Ron is looking for an update on his pending case number 151. With the depths of our NetSuite integrations, I have ad hoc autonomy to link this chat conversation to case 151 with ease. I simply access the case record and select Link to Call, and the metadata of this chat will now store here as intended. This integration also works great for scenarios where a customer calls in from an unrecognized number, where the need to link a call to an existing account is merely a click away. I'll now go ahead and clear this chat thread and log back out of the chat queue to focus on my outbound leads. From my Work Assignments tab, I can view my various personal dialer campaigns. With all lists pulled from NetSuite in real time, I can target specific states at best times suited to dial. I will now log into all campaigns and be offered my first lead to contact in seconds with the screen pop to follow. In the event I decline the call, the next lead in the campaign list will queue up immediately. And keep in mind the same cadence controls we showed prior can be deployed across campaigns as well. Using high velocity contacts, disposition codes will help automate if a call stays or leaves a campaign, or even schedule a follow-up in NetSuite at a specific time. For example, if I leave a voicemail, select the disposition code, left voicemail, immediately my call scheduler will appear, which will put a task into NetSuite 48 hours from now, all of which can be easily managed from our admin console at the supervisor level. And similar to other Contivio backbone channels, all data will be tracked in the Contivio portal and live dashboards, giving team leads real-time insight down to the millisecond, ensuring campaign calls going ignored can be addressed. Naturally, the simplicity of how these tools are configured makes the deployment cycle even quicker. And whilst these are merely a subset of the core integrations we deploy, take comfort in the fact Contivio can be configured in a manner that is best suited for your business. And if there's need to get more targeted metrics in real time, supervisors can use Contivio dashboards to review call volumes, real-time agent status, and queue insights. Our dashboards provide up-to-the-millisecond insights across contact centers and teams, where you can filter data by queue, agents, teams, and time frame. And you have options to configure which charts you want to see in front of you and save personal views. Here you can see my wallboard showing real-time queue gauges for customer support across 3 media channels: voice, chat, and SMS, with pre-built threshold alerts already enabled. For example, I can see my direct queue is heavily underperforming. As I scroll down, I can see real-time presence across all call center and PBX staff. Here you can see my user logged in and Aaron on a live call, which is where my supervisor tool will come in handy. Our dashboards also provide averages and totals across active channels, coupled with edit functionality for real-time grade of service tracking, with options to aggregate departments to display on a wallboard. And for more visual charting, supervisors have a host of various pie and bar charts to analyze call center performance, with overlay options available to see multiple channels and metrics within a single graph. In terms of historical reporting, all are managed with our admin console that also provides access points to add users, establish your hours of operation, and set up routing logic and IVR flows. At the admin homepage, you are presented with shortcuts to access various sections of the portal. You can also expand sections further on the left, which will give me access to all contact centers configured in this environment, and options to make on-the-fly changes as needed. For example, if I need to add a new user to the chat queue, I can flip to Staff by Queue and hit Add with an option to set a star rating. I can also make quick changes to the look and feel of my chat widget from the portal, as the entire look and feel of your chat environment can be managed from your side using our no-code configurator. This will afford you the luxury of modifying logos, color schemes, and messaging. For more self-service capabilities, you can deploy custom eye captures driven by engagements such as repeat visitors to specific pages. Additionally, you can leverage dynamic chatbots whereby you can direct customers to your knowledge base or allow them to retrieve CRM updates such as tracking information. I can also update survey and post-chat messaging using the configurator. For outbound lead management and maintaining touchpoints with existing clients, cadence flows are managed from high-velocity contacts and can be applied across various channels, teams, dialer campaigns, and queues. You simply select the disposition code as the core trigger and define secondary actions from there. For example, schedule a follow-up call 1 day later. From a routing standpoint, our patented routing wizard provides a full macro view into all of my channels, queues, and direct access points to make quick changes. Take, for example, the need to quickly adjust the operation hours. I can simply adjust the time here. I can also easily create or modify holidays or apply call overflow rules, where calls can overflow to a backup support queue. If I need to access the IVR flow and make a slight modification, our IVR GUI is easy to use but incredibly powerful. Click on the area of relevance, and secondary paths will highlight in parallel. You simply click and edit and save, and you have a new IVR tree ready to go. Reporting-wise, we offer a bevy of historical reports across call centers, queues, and teams, all of which you can filter from the 30,000-foot to ground-level view. Reports cover various time periods and intervals, and all of the core data available within Contivio is accessible in our reports. Simply select the time periods and statistics that make sense, and either view these reports directly in Contivio or get files emailed automatically. Report views can also be modified by various groups if you want to compare data by queues or users. In its simplest form, envision functionality similar to building saved searches in NetSuite, but having the core underlying data all specific to Contivio. And whilst these are merely a subset of unique tools and NetSuite offering at your disposal, the power to drive staff efficiency has never been easier. If you would like to learn more about our NetSuite offering, feel free to visit our dedicated NetSuite page on our website, request a demo, or give us a call at 800-282-8105. We hope you enjoyed this video and look forward to speaking with you soon.